Guys, don't make this mistake
Oh, he did not.
231 litres. They thought this was the petrol.
Oh, skip it off of the floor, honestly. Oh, you would think
$100 for petrol down the drain.
you'd think you'd notice after like $200.
What do I do with it?
Turn it, just sort of face it towards the sky, not towards the cameras.
Upside down?
Upside down. I've done it twice. You should have been watching.
I wasn't watching.
He's done it twice. You should have been watching.
Oh, she wasn't watching anything.
They were lucky it went that way.
I mean, how that hasn't taken anyone's head off.
It's Australian TV though, peak Australian TV.
Oh, that is peak Australian morning TV, that stuff.
Look at this.
It's your typical Australian experience. Nothing intimidating there at all.
It is a fair income stampede.
Wow.
Wait, Skippy, stay out of the bunkers, please.
No, you gotta
Better
shoot
not
through.
stand on my golf
Wait,
ball.
wait, wait.
Wait, we didn't tell you could play through.
Skippy, stop walking over my line on the green, please.
We've had a massive response to this explosive recording involving a Westpac Bank customer trying to access his own money and the bank trying to tell him that he couldn't touch it.
It's a bank. You've got my money. I'd like my money back.
Look, we're not going to be able to facilitate this payment if you're not forthcoming and honest with us.
It's astonishing to me, this government overreach.
I'm still incredibly concerned that you're not able to give me a clear answer, and you keep coming back to the fact that you're just going to invest in Bitcoin.
I want to invest in what I want to invest in. I want to do what I want with my money. That's all my attitude is.
I feel as though you were trying to tiptoe around the answers and just simply tell me what you think I want to hear.
How frustrating can you get? You could tell the bloke on the other end of the line didn't want to give Tim his money.
Yeah, nah, you shouldn't get your own money out of the bank. Good to see banks stopping you from investing in Bitcoin.
Are we allowed to take cash out anymore?
Not unless you have a good reason.
Is the fact I want to go and have some entertainment a good enough reason?
No, you need to be specific. You need to tell them you're cheating on your wife with a her and she charges $700 an hour because you like special activities that are expensive. And stare them in the eyes and tell them in great detail about how you want to get in front of your wife.
God Lord.
Initial reports were that it was an act of vandalism. I've been advised that Metro have reviewed the CCTV footage and it would appear that an amorous couple in a stairwell dislodged a sprinkler.
Are you all able to confirm that element? Yes.
Wow.
That at Flagstaff Station?
No, Melbourne Central Station in a stairwell late at night. Police are investigating.
They were going at it that hard they hit the sprinkler.
Yeah.
Disruption caused by it. Do you have any advice on how immense that was?
Well, there was extensive flooding.
I genuinely didn't think this was going there.
And what day was this?
Thursday night. Late.
How we've all been there. We've all done it so hard we've knocked a sprinkler out.
Get a sprinkler out.
What the
Just a crocodile going for a shopping.
Yeah.
I hope they charged him for parking.
Oh, they will.
Depends who you ask, but the shout may be dying out. No one's shouting each other beers anymore. What do you reckon?
Yeah, that's true.
Why?
Because drink is too expensive.
A full round for this table of 7 costs $120.
$120 for a shout now. Oh, wow, that's a lot.
The proud tradition, the latest victim of the tough economy.
Yeah, it's a lot less common now. Maybe close friends only.
I think it's up to 2 to 3 people. Any more cost of living crisis? It's a good excuse, but also it is a cost of living crisis.
More than half of people surveyed now say they are less likely to shout their mates than they used to be. Significantly higher for younger Aussies, closer to 3/4 avoiding to buy a round.
What we are seeing is much more thoughtful spending by Australians in the current cost of living scenarios.
Senator Jane Hume is chair of the Federal Cost of Living Committee. She too is doing some research down at the pub.
Oh, I hope it's not the death of the Australian shat, but I can understand why people would be doing it tough. You know, real disposable incomes have gone backwards by 7.8% in the last 2 years.
Yeah, but isn't it your job to fix it?
Look, she is doing her research at an appropriate place. So she is actually trying to do some work.
It's not in your head. If you're feeling poorer, it's because you are poorer.
A topic coming up everywhere, especially over drinks.
Thank you for letting us know that you're bad at your own job.
Exactly.
Your job is literally to fix this, and you're like, yeah, it's a lot more expensive out there, isn't it?
Should we just toss them all out of there in the first place?
Open and no longer a taboo to talk about your budgets and how you're thinking about your finances.
Of course, buying a beer for a mate is still happening, but strict conditions apply.
As long as they get one back, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You're not going to buy a round for 7 people because then you got to wait for 7 rounds to be able to get your money's worth.
Yeah, and that's just not happening anymore.
Oh, wow.
Holy
Hey, they needed to clean out, so that's Mother Nature's way of saying, time for a wash.
That did it all right. Wow.
Oh, just a whale knocking out a kite server. Oh, standard Australian experience, really.
Just cop that one, buddy.
Josh Giddey, Australia's #1 basketball player, the only player in the NBA that has never had intercourse. I love that they run the stats, and how would they even know?
How would they know this?
Well, they run the stats, you know. Australia's dropped out of the world's top 10 happiest countries.
Oh, that's not good. You and I are going to both end
We
up
hit
being-
11th.
Oh, we're going to both become a bunch of miserable pricks now, are we?
You say that like Rihanna already.
Well, they say never smile at a crocodile, but you won't be able to stop the animal lovers doing exactly that in the Northern Territory today. The government has reinstated crocodile laws, allowing residents to apply to keep the Aussie icons as pets.
Wow.
It comes after a controversial decision by the former government back in April, which revoked the pet permits as part of a new crocodile management plan.
This is our way of life. It is our unique lifestyle. To be able to have a pet crocodile in the Northern Territory is just one of the many reasons why people love living here.
Yep, that's why you moved there, is to own a pet crocodile.
Are you going to get a pet crocodile when you go live up there?
I'm not even going to visit.
A teacher has set off a war of words after writing up a list of 32 slang terms and phrases students can no longer say in the classroom. The list includes bruh, ski, riz.
Ski? Who the hell's saying ski?
Ski.
Gang gang, big dog, and you ate that up.
What's wrong with that? Marcus, you ate that up. You ate that up, big dog.
Oh.
You ate that up, Brookie.
You ate that up. Thank you. Anyone caught using these phrases will hopefully be just vibing. Today, students are required to explain in written assignments why they use the term in an academic setting.
Such toffs, aren't they?
It's just absolutely butchered that so badly.
Thanks, big dog.
And I'm so excited to say we've got wipers for all of our delis across the state. Sometimes you get those deli cases that you can't see in. These wipers, they're amazing. They're state of the art, and they've used technology from Formula One. If you can't have fun, you're not living. Let's face it, we can take the out of ourselves very easily, as we have done many times in the past. And it's great to see some of the great ideas out there. And I'm assuming some of those ideas will make it to market.
Yep, bring it in.
Oh, good on him.
I looked out the bobcat and there's a grenade lying on the ground in front of me, and that's when...
It's a little bit awkward. Oh. Well, you know, as you do. Standard day at work.
This didn't get out of hand quickly.
The speed. So I got out and had a close look at it, and there's no doubt at all it was a grenade. So then I had to remove the hazard. So I threw it down the back of the yard as hard as I could.
Great solution. Just throw it away.
So we go and have a close look at it, and then we pick it up and toss it down the back of the yard and hope that'll fix the problem.
Yeah, isn't that part of the manual of what to do when you find a grenade at work?
Absolutely, that's a great idea.
And ducked behind the bobcat, and it didn't go off. Actually, my initial reaction was actually to walk away from it, in all honesty, but I realised it was an opportunity that doesn't present itself very often.
Yeah, how often do you get to throw a grenade?
It must not be this bloke's first rodeo dealing with grenades quietly.
Yeah, he said not very often. He didn't say never before.
Yeah.
To have a grenade and I just couldn't help myself. I mightn't get another chance of this. So I didn't realise that anyone would really need to know about it.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, you know, when you just throw a grenade in your backyard, no one really notices.
it just seemed the right thing to do at the time.
Yep, seemed the right thing to do. Chuck it at the neighbour you don't like.
The right thing to do. Oh, wow.
If it went off, I didn't think it would go off properly. I mean,
you know, half a grenade goes off, you're all good.
Couldn't see a best before date on it, but it looked like...
You know, most people do put a best before date on their grenades.
It's been there for 50 years. It's probably a pretty slow ignition if it had, I would have thought.
Don't touch what something may be harmful.
Marcus, take note of that line.
Yes, Inspector.
When he told me what he'd done with it, I was horrified.
Yeah, imagine how your wife would go if you're like, yeah, I found a grenade in the backyard and chucked it at the neighbours.
Oh. Yes! What a shot!
Yeah, until it's your bin and you lose it for life.
But he'd have the footage of that. You just would not believe it unless you're actually looking at it.
Hundreds of people all waiting for one thing. Hot chips.
There was a really big line, like
kidding.
100 metres. It was ridiculous.
Chip and mix
100 metres for chips.
For chips, come on.
Is the new chip on the block in Noosa, and a blockbuster opening weekend saw them sell out of spuds.
They sold
Unfortunately, it's closed. We'll come back tomorrow.
Do you think you'll try it out this week?
Yeah, definitely.
We wanted to reset, refresh, and also we needed a good nap.
Founder Ree Pearce calls the self-serve fry bar a world first.
The idea came about because it's something that I wanted.
The concept is simple. Choose your chips, toppings. The price is based on weight.
Pricing is $8 for 150 grams, $20 to $25. We've sort of seen the average price.
$20 to $25 a chips.
For chips?
Oh, wow. Just give me the minimum chips, thanks.
There's no cost of living crisis when we're spending $25 on chips.
Yeah, well, I mean, the cost of potatoes are like $10, $50, right?
$25 for chips.
Worth it.
Oh, wow.
I mean, but tell me you're not tempted to do it.
It's a familiar formula. Yochi proved the weigh and pay model works.
We should do this with dim sims and charge $30 a dim sim. We charge by weight.
Yeah.
$30 for 100 grams of dim sim.
Yep.
You get extra soy sauce for extra money. Or you could do one of those with beer. You pour your own beer and then you pay $30 a pint.
Oh, I have seen that overseas before. It is actually...
Okay, way to steal my idea.
Hitting the horn before the brakes. This fender bender caught on dash cam at a Morningside roundabout. The same driver a few weeks later runs into trouble again. Hitting this black sedan, pulling out of a driveway. And as they say, a third time's a charm. This collision on Sandgate Road at Albion. The driver refuses to let this silver ute merge before one side of his car is lifted in the air as the ute driver stands his ground. The driver shared the video online hoping he'd have public support, but most left comments like this.
All three were dashcam drivers' fault. Not legally, but they were drivers' fault.
Thanks for sharing. Your horn application skills are clearly light years ahead of your driving skills.
All completely avoidable. People like this need to get off the road.
And realise cameras don't lie.
Yeah, you gotta love that they posted it. Like, look at me, I got hit by 3 cars in a few months. Well, maybe it is you.
Yeah, when you're actually purposely trying to do it.
We should do that. Just drive around, get into car crashes and be like, I can't believe I crashed 5 times in 1 week.
Let's do that and see what happens.
In your car.
Oh yeah, of course.
This is a big black Australop cockerel.
You know what he wanted to say there, right? Marcus has stopped himself when he's admiring a big black cockerel.
I've got a little bit aroused just quietly.
Hold yourself down,
I'm trying to calm myself down here.
Look, there's a bunch of white cockerels watching a white guy take a black cockerel.
A big black Australop cockerel, one of 500 birds that are being judged today at the show. I'll tell you more later.
Wow. He's absolutely bolted.
They should have hired Marcus because there's no way he's running away from a big black cockerel like that.
Oh, that's so good.
He runs towards them.
Now, as you know, I did share a gag with Dalai Lama because he was in such fine form. I decided that I would tell this gag. Now, it did prove to be my most successful ever. Check it out. So the Dalai Lama walks into a pizza shop.
Pizza shop.
Pizza?
Pizza shop, yes.
Yeah, pizza shop. And says, "Can you make me one with everything?"
Oh. Only joke he's ever heard in his life, I reckon.
Are we all right over here? Is everything okay? Anything you want to tell us?
That's a little bit awkward.
Fortunate where that fell.
Oh.
Off the little urn. They'll spend 4 days at home before flying out for the World Cup. And Belinda, I just can't understand how something so small can be so impressive.
Well, Mark, you would know about that. Thank you very much.
One of the greatest TV moments in Australian history.
Outstanding.
Such a setup.
Police are urging motorists to take care on the roads around here, especially tonight. There will be a bit of iciness on the roads, but certainly if you are out and about at the moment, you need to be rugged up. Brave people here behind me wearing jackets, scarves, beanies, gloves.
In the cold as well.
So good. It's the weather report for being cold and everything to do the nudie run. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Cole, can you grow a beard for us? Come on, mate. You've got to get on
I'd
board.
probably have to take certain injections to pick up the hormones. I'd love to do that.
I tell you what, I'll grow a beard.
Yeah.
Because it's in my genes.
Yeah. In your jeans?
What the hell? She's stealing your moves, Marcus.
Oh, I know she is.
Continuously works hard for the team.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I said Matt Nichols.
Oh.
I said Matt Nichols. Sorry. Do you want to start again, Ted? Sorry.
It's like she doesn't know how live TV works.
Thanks for your tolerance while I just go through this.
That's okay. You may as well get the right one. Do you have just like a plain one with the logo?
What an awkward background to use for the TV.
Yeah, I'm just looking. That's not the one we want though. I'll just go to blue.
I mean, it's on them for not doing this beforehand.
Let me just studio effects. No. How do I get back to blur? Video filters.
Surely they have a producer who can walk him through it. Oh, he's got the hat on!
General. Choose a virtual background. Get rid of the filter. I'm going to log out and come straight back in. Hold
Okay, cool. All right, awesome.
So bad. Oh, people have no idea. Such a wonderful thing.
Okay, but on those numbers, I think there was a sprinkler.
Oh, the sprinkler got her mid.
Sorry, Pete. We just got the sprinkler starting, and and when the sprinkler starts, you probably have to move.
No, you should have stood there and got wet.
Yep, should have copped it.
Well, you better like, subscribe, comment, watch every video I've ever made, share this with every TV person you've ever seen, or otherwise, we're going to be on your TV screaming at you. Beep, beep.